Just briefly, I know we talked last episode about what we're going to be doing for Dragon Con. As like we said earlier, as this releases a week later, it's going to be Dragon Con.
Mm-hmm.
Any final thoughts on or plans you've got for Dragon Con?
Well, when our last episode dropped on Wednesday, we got the guest announcement that I had been hoping for.
Yes.
Thank you, Dragon Con, for landing Ethan Peck. Not only Ethan Peck, but we also have Christina Chong and we have Jess Bush from Strange New Worlds. That will be.
Yep.
It was almost like that day. I was like, okay, here's another announcement. Here's another announcement.
Yep.
They just kept rolling out.
Yeah, we thought the entire main cast of Strange New Worlds was going to show, and we were getting overly excited, but they stopped with 4.
Yeah.
And that's enough for our wallets. We'll take 4.
Yes. Yeah. At the same time, I'm getting happy, but I'm hearing cha-ching, 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 cha-ching in my head.
And we've decided we're gonna go on Friday and do a professional photo op with Ethan.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
with Mr. Spock. Yeah.
Oh, so he is doing the option without.
He's not his.
Anson Mountain is the only one of the actors going with the plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
good. So
deal.
we've opted, and the big group photo was of course fairly expensive for all 4 of them, and they're going to use plexiglass in that for the group photo. So we're opting out of that.
That must be a choice of his or his agency. I wonder.
Yeah, and again,
that's fine. Yeah,
totally fine. Yeah. His choice. It's just it saves us a little bit of money because Ethan's photo op is not as much as Anson's,
right?
About $20 less. So we're going to go and get the professional photo op with Ethan on that Friday, and then we're going to go to the tables for Christina and Jess and Anson.
Yeah,
and Ethan. We're going to go ahead and
we're hoping we can
autographs from all 4 of them.
Yeah, we're hoping we can find a cast picture that maybe they'll have a cast photo on the table, and then we can just get each individual ones to sign a cast photo if they have that option.
Yeah,
usually somebody should have that. I would.
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I think that would be the best route to go, especially when you have that many cast members at Dragon Con. So,
one neat thing I think what people have been doing, like with cast signature type stuff, like with shows like that, like Strange New Worlds. Like I don't think they have a version of the Enterprise out to buy, but that'd be cool to buy one of those 1/6 whatever it is scale Enterprises and get them to sign it. Like I know people who's got, like, for the Supernatural fan base, they have the Impala, the car, it's signed by cast members. So yeah,
some people with the TARDIS, they have the Doctor Who cast.
I like stuff like that. That's creative.
No, that's good. Yeah, that would be, if that was available, that would be definitely good to.
Well, I mean, I've got several of the Enterprises, the original series Enterprise, through Diamond Select, and a couple of models.
Yeah.
They're all in storage. I can't get to them before Dragon Con, so we'll have to go with a 8x10s, which is fine. Gray DeLise, I believe is her name. She backed out, and she was Catwoman in.
Did she back out because she's still on the photo op schedule?
Yeah, but she is on the official Dragon Con page. She's listed as canceled.
Okay.
She's Catwoman in the Batman Arkham games.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like, I was getting something prepared to get signed for it, because that's easily one of my favorite video game series. But according to Dragon, let me look. I'm going to double check here while we're just checking.
That's like you was talking about gaming. Like I'm gonna carry my copy of Red Dead 2 because essentially like 3 of the major cast members, the voice actors are going to be there.
Yeah, I noticed that, and then they have I noticed that too because they're also doing a team up photo op with those people too. But
I mispronounced her name, Gray Delisle. She's still listed under cancellations. They've had a few more cancellations. It looks like, but nobody that's kind of bothered.
Nobody to be It's like, don't you give me Ethan Peck only to pull him away. Don't do that to me.
No, he's not on the list or cancellations. But I was hoping to meet her and get something from Batman Arkham City signed.
I'm still, like I said, they haven't announced any kind of wrestling guest. That's what I'm.
No, that's what I was wondering, if even will they still have Dragon Con wrestling on Thursday night?
I haven't we downloaded the app and looked at the schedule. I'm sure.
Well, there's I've already told Brock that I am planning on going to the 80s, one of the 80s dance parties with with Katie and Megan. on Thursday
I
night.
think it's the 8-bit bash or whatever it is. There's one of them like that.
There's
going
that
on,
one,
right?
but there's
Oh.
there's another one. There's like an 80s prom thing because I was trying
Oh,
to
okay.
get with Katie today. Is like, which one is this? And this one that's the 80s quote
Mhm.
prom or whatever is at the Sheridan actually. So
Oh, nice. Well, that
Mhm.
that works out
Yeah.
perfect.
and I'd screenshot it and I sent it to her. I was like, "Is this the one you're talking about?" And she said, "Yes." So I told Brock, I was like, "You can go to the 80s party with us, or you can y'all can go do something else." Or,
Yeah.
you know, that I think the girls are really excited about maybe getting together and doing something like this. So
Yeah, and she doesn't get to see
Mm.
the ladies
Yeah.
very often, so I may give her time with the.
Yeah.
yeah,
We
Yeah.
find some trouble to get into.
of
You know we
course,
can.
absolutely.
We'll go have us some good times with our guy friends.
Much, I love as much as I love to do things, and me and Brock love to do things together. I was like, but I said I'd really like to kind of go off and do this, and I think it'll be
It's good.
fun. And
No.
hey, all good, right? We're there. That's the whole point of Dragon Con weekend is we are just there to have fun and just like I said, take our mind off of the real world for just a brief couple of days and just be
Yep.
immersed in the environment and with our friends and having a good time.
Yeah, and for those of you who are in our Ghostbusters community, the PKE Surge schedule has been posted in the official Facebook group for PKE Surge. So all the shenanigans in the Ghostbusters world for Dragon Con are up there. So make sure you go give that a look, and hope to see you guys for the parade and our dinner on Sunday, or our lunch on Sunday at Mellow Mushroom, and also Friday's our Roaring 20s Ghostbusters party. So we hope you guys will show up.
We did land some 20s attire for the night.
Get something. I forgot to
Hey,
get something.
well, I don't. Brock, we got lucky. There's the Spirit Halloween store is open in Oxford right now, and since that's in
Ooh.
our route to take, the route we take when we
Get
kids to drop off the kids, it's on our way back home. We got to stop into that,
and they
the last
had
weekend.
they had a section of Roaring 20s costumes. And so I needed something quick and cheap, and I found it, and it fits in with Venkman's Real Ghostbusters color scheme.
Oh, nice.
That's all it's going to be. It's not going to have any Ghostbusters stuff with it. But I tried to order a Venkman name patch, and I don't think it's going to get here in time. So I don't care. I'll be looking like a 20s newsie or something.
Yeah, I'm saying
around during the party.
We need it for an hour at the most, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I may put it back in the bag and actually take it back to Spirit and get a refund after Dragon Con.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like for
Yeah.
us, we've been doing it a while, but like, have you seen? There's a couple of folks who are like gearing up for Surge. They've got some really impressive stuff already planned out.
I've seen those pictures. Yeah.
Like,
people are going all out. There's it's not steampunk, but it's
early turn of the century.
Yeah, turn of the century proton pack and stuff is really good looking.
Yeah.
So,
and then you got the guy who's got the cyberpunk inspired pack that looks really cool. You've seen it, Kevin, but he's got a pack and he's calling it, was it Ghostbusters 2084? It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I saw those pictures. Yeah. I'm doing something a little different from the flapper look, but it is just when I got to looking at 1920s costumes for women, I found this and I thought, well, this would be kind of cute. So I have my Ghostbuster tie to it, so it'll make it kind of appropriate for the occasion. And a lot of the stuff that I got to thinking about, is we're really not bringing a lot of we're not bringing hardly any costumes with us this year. We will have our flight suits, of course, to do the parade on Saturday, but I kind of got to looking over a lot of the things I'm taking, and I'm really kind of in a more Stranger Things mode with things that I'm bringing and stuff I'll be wearing throughout the week, the weekend. I will go ahead and I guess it's okay. I'll go ahead and tell y'all too that I did find a shirt that has Spinner's roller hop on it. So
nice.
I was wanting something, kind of afterlife, and then they had the baseball tee, the white with the red sleeves, like she wears at the diner. Yeah. So I was able to order one of those. So that'll kind of be my my new Ghostbuster thing for this year.
Yeah, So Friday at 7 o'clock in the Hyatt.
Mhm.
We're going to be doing our Roaring Twenties get
It's gonna be
together.
the same spot we were last year, or do we have an actual room again?
It's in the Hyatt. What did we do last year?
I think it's going to be at Home Turf.
Okay, just that our meeting place on the
Yeah.
low
Mhm.
level down. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
So
it's.
it'll
I
be-
think we're still looking at the Home Turf area.
Yeah, it'll be
Mhm.
home turf. Of course, Saturday morning, we've got the Dragon Con parade where we'll all be. And then at 5:30 in Marriott M103 to M105, which I believe is our standard American Sci-Fi
Sci-Fi classic. Yeah.
Classics track panel room. That's when the Ghostbusters panel is going to be 5:30 on Saturday afternoon. And it's going to be Ghostbusters past, present, and afterlife. And your moderators for that panel
Mm-hmm.
will be, as far as I know right now, Ron Daniels, Big D from the Georgia Ghostbusters. Everybody knows Ron Daniels.
Mhm.
And then we've got our great friend and PKE Surge founder, Dan Harshman.
Okay.
He's
And-
also he has the Black Firehouse podcast.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yep.
Black Firehouse podcast. Make sure you give that a listen. And yours truly.
Ah.
Brock
So-
Parker.
So Ron, Dan, and I will be moderating that panel and talking all things Ghostbusters. So we hope to see you in there on Saturday at 5:30, and then 1 o'clock at Mellow Mushroom there on 400 West Peachtree is our annual PKE Surge lunch,
Mhm.
and it's going to be downstairs this year instead of upstairs.
Mm.
They're going to be remodeling the upstairs, but we've got the downstairs area scheduled for our lunch on that Sunday. So hope to see you there if you're going to be there for Dragon Con and you're a Ghostbuster.
Fun
So-
times.
Yep. So we're our next time to record the podcast is actually the Sunday of Dragon Con. We're going to see if we can pull it off. We might be in the hotel room and then have Kevin over StreamYard. So we're going to attempt to pull it off. I think I might have the equipment to make that happen. If we can't get it to work, which I'm going to test it between now and Dragon Con. So if we can't get it to work, then we'll let you know on social media if we're not going to be able to get an episode out that week. But right now things are looking like we should be able to.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And possibly just audio only, right?
Yeah, very possible. But I'm gonna take enough to where I think we can maybe at least get, if you want to see like messy unmade beds and everything else, and us just sitting around with microphones in front of our face. And
It's the
our
con
room.
experience.
welcome to the con experience.
Mm.
Yeah, we had talked about doing it somewhere in the public arena where you could get, kind of a better feel for con life, but I think that'd be too noisy.
Yeah.
So
Never know what might what might happen when we put ourselves out in the middle of Dragon Con with
Anything, we record a bunch of video and upload it.
yeah, we'll definitely
Mhm.
take photos and videos and stuff. So yeah, hope to see you at Dragon Con. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll give you updates while we're there. Hopefully we'll all get some sleep,
Mhm.
So
And hopefully too, I know outside the Ghostbusters thing, we're also trying to see if we can get in on the Strange New Worlds panel Friday morning. So we don't-
everybody else stay away from that one.
that's right. To go do
Don't go to
something
that one.
else.
No.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, nothing to see there. You don't need to go.
No.
We don't do a whole panels are really not our thing, but I don't think we're not going to pass this one up this year. I think this is one we're definitely going to attend this year at
so
Dragon Con.
the fewer people, the better. So y'all stay away.
Yeah, just sleep in Friday.
We want to do a Strange New Bama Geeks panel instead with them, just us.
Yeah. An exclusive.
Oh, so anything else with Dragon Con, or we?
I'm just ready to go. Just ready to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, very ready for the break.